Hey guys, it's Mr. Awesome here, and I know it's been a while since we've done a redstone tutorial, but we're gonna do it since last time in our survival thing. I said I would do it so that you guys know how to do it. So yeah. So today we're gonna be doing this, the compact item filter, which looks like this. Either this one or this one. They're basically the same thing, just this one's just like twice as big. Okay, so basically what this is like it's like a really cheap and inexpensive way to organize your stuff, so that if you went mining or whatever, you just like drop a bunch of your stuff in and then like, organize it. You can do it in any way you want. So right here we have, this is what it looks like basically. So what you're going to need is the redstone comparator, which is, this you might need to go to nether first, but this redstone repeater, redstone torch, redstone, signs, hopper. Well, not if you're, depending on what you're using it for, then you might not need signs. Hopper, a chest, you might need a trap chest depending on what you're using again, and some sort of block. So I'm using iron, it does not need to be iron, so yeah, you guys can do it. Okay, so what you do first of all is you place your iron block, and then you place your redstone torch. And hoppers, okay, so I'm going to explain that. Okay, so then you put your redstone repeater facing this way, facing the block. Then one right behind it, and you put one above it, so like that. And then your redstone goes right here and right here. And then you place one more block right here, and then a comparator. And then now comes the tricky part, the hopper. So when you do this, you might need to shift click because I'm a GM and I'm flying. Okay, so you shift click and you click it at the comparator, and you have to make sure that this end part right here, this little chubby thing here, is sticking out towards the comparator. And then for this part, you need like that, and then you place the hopper facing this way. And it's very important that it faces the correct way, because then the items will go in the correct way. And this cannot be facing down, so make sure it does not face down, because that will not work. So then now we need a chest of some sort. So you can use a trap chest or a chest. I'm just going to use a chest. And that's all we need. Okay, so now comes the filter. So on this top one right here, on this hopper, the top hopper, you're going to need to place signs. It cannot be any other block, so don't try placing dirt, and I tried it. So it has to be signs, or else it will not work. And then one block of what you want. If you want something else, you can just get rid of the sign and then place in like redstone or whatever, and it's gonna be like that. But if you want redstone, you probably make another chest, and that's why we need the trap chest. But first this. So what will happen is if you start dropping stuff in, you're gonna see that my inventory is using blocks, but I only have 3 here and none here, and that's because the hopper needs 6 blocks on top. This one. And I had a little trouble at this at first until the guy explained it that I was watching. So we get like that, and now there's 6 blocks, and there's still none in here. So now any block that you put in, did it go in? Yeah. It's gonna go in here. This is like your thing. This basically helps it memorize what you're putting in. So it needs 6 to make sure that you want that. Down here they just place this so that it goes straight in this chest. And you look here and you know what's in this chest. So if you throw it in here, bam, it starts popping in here. There's still 1 there and 6 here. So again, this is for memory. This helps it know which is allowed in the circuitry. This helps you know what is in it. So if you have redstone, it's gonna 1 here and then the rest goes in there. The sign, blah, 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 whatever you want there. And then here it is. So if I were to drop more, say 2 more, there they are. So the same thing happened here. If I have 17, 18, you see it change. Same thing here, 6 and 1 right there. Now this is basically the same thing as those 2, except it's oh, and first I want to say that the comparator has to face this way. It's very important that it does that, because these 2 have to be faced towards the hopper. Okay, so this is like a double thing, and if you guys didn't, they can be extended. So this is the exact same setup as over there, except in this time there's redstone. So this can be used for multiple uses, like mining, like I said before. So you see right here, there's a trap chest and a normal chest. If you place 2 chests next to each other, it's going to be a double chest, and you cannot place another one next to it. because that's the way they work. Trap chests, if you place one next to a chest, it's not going to connect, and you can just, well, that's an open chest, you can't place it there. Like that, they can go side by side. Okay, so basically what we have here is iron in this one, and redstone. So if I drop some more redstone, 4, 5, 6, drop one more, and that one's all ready. Okay, so the chest is empty, and I drop one. Bam, there it is. There's none in here. Now in here there's 4 iron, and there's none there. So 1, 2. So we have 6 here, we have 1 in there, and none in here. If I drop 1, it goes straight to the chest. So we have 1 redstone and 1 iron, and they're in separate chests. So if you were to just drop a bunch of random ones, if you dropped iron here, it would not accept it because this is only redstone, and these are the signs. So you don't want to drop more. Like if you take the signs out, the iron's going to stack up in here. It's going to stay extra. So that's why you need the signs. Same with over here. If I try to drop the redstone, it took it in here. You guys see that? Okay. So the same thing can be done with like mining. So let me see. Let's say we did. Like that. Put your one in there. Do it again. Yeah, see, so that does not work. So don't do that. Just keep it one by one. I don't actually know if that will work. I have not tried it yet. To place several blocks in there. What if I place one there and then one here? And then this starts decreasing. I don't know why it does that. Let's see what happens. Start stacking up. Oh, so there's only a maximum amount of blocks allowed in here. And then after that, it goes straight to the chest. There we go. So now it's taking it and putting it there. So I'm guessing it's something like maybe it's like 6, 10, something like that. Also, you cannot place anything on these slots. I don't know how this works. That's what it does. Yeah, so I'm guessing the only way you can do it is if you were good to go mining. You probably need a lot of these and like have a whole line of system. And I'm going to show you how you can connect it. So, okay, so basically you do the same thing. So you put one right there, put a redstone repeater right there, here. You place the torch, redstone, and comparators facing the repeater. It looks kind of like they're looking at each other. You gotta make sure it's like that. Okay, and then you place the hopper right there. And then you place it there, that. And you place another chest. So we have one for iron and let's put a redstone. And this one you can put signs. I don't know. Oh, signs do not work. Okay, so they don't work. So I mean, I'm kind of experimenting right now. I don't actually work. I haven't worked a lot with this yet. So like that. Oops. Place in 6. And where are the rest of them? Let's place some. Yep, so there again, it does not take it. And we have one right there. Let's check this out. We continue to drop. Okay, so the last thing I want to show is a loop. It's very interesting, and usually it's a 4x4, but I guess you can expand it. I don't know how to do that. So basically, if you're having a farm of some sort and you don't like collecting stuff, basically how to make a loop is you place one right like this, and you have to make sure the tail is facing the right way. They always have to face the right way. So that one's looking at this block. So the easiest way is you just go to it and then you right click the block, shift right click, and the tail would stick out. And you have to make sure that none of the tails are like looking at each other. So don't do this. As you can see right now, they're connecting. You do not want to do that. So we have one this way, so we'll right click that one. and this one will just go like that, and then this creates an infinite loop. So this one is connected to this one is connected to this connects to that. So if we were to drop blocks in it, they would fall through. So this is really handy for farms, especially like right here. So right here we have, alright, I'm going to do it with this one. So, let's break it out here. We have, no, I made one over here, but I got rid of it. So, basically what you do is like the same thing that I just showed you. So, it's like that, and like that. So, if you were to drop blocks anywhere, they would continue around until they get to a certain hopper. So, let's see, I drop, okay, so let's check our chest count. We have none there, and that's the redstone one. So if we start dropping some in here, they're going to travel through, and they're going to get right to there. Oops. Let me see if there's a... Let's probably set up. Nope, no. Okay, don't do that. Alright, let's try this again. Let's drop... So the chest was empty. Let's drop some in there. And bam, it pops up. And this one has iron, so let's do that. 3 iron. Now it has 6 iron, and if you guys didn't know, we have others on the server. So that's how it works. And I haven't tried to connect. Let's see if it does work. Yeah, 3 in there. 4. Okay, so we know it might work. It clearly works when we place it in this one. Excuse me. So basically, it does. We know it does go up, so if you guys want to expand it, I'm thinking you could go like in different ways. Make sure it's not facing downwards, but if you keep building up, like let's do one like facing that way. If we drop one in there, it's going to travel all the way down here. Yep, it works. 6. So we have 6 in there. Let's drop one. 7. So it does work. So if you guys want to expand, make sure this is not facing the bottom. Make sure it's facing somewhere else, and it will just continue through and then get to this chest. So we know that it does not expand from here unless I try like this. Will that work? Oh, it does work. All right then. So what you guys see here, I did just expand it. So if I threw it out over there, it would just go down here to 14. Wow, okay. So, yeah, this was a really simple tutorial on hoppers most of the time. Hoppers and this compact item filter. Very simple, easy to do, except for the comparators you need, what do you call it? Quartz, just quartz. And that's how you craft it, and you need a lot of stone, so... Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to help explain what I did. And the next time we'll be doing an iron farm. And I have one more feature that I have to show one room down there. I finished it a really long time ago, but I did not remember to do it. So, yeah. See you guys next time.